This is a new game. This was recommended by one of the reviewers of like a random, probably known, but I don't know. He's like a user, regular like me and you, random reviewer that appeared at a page reviewing Beyond Earth, Sid Meier's Beyond Earth, and Sid Meier's Civilization games and all that. Well, he was reviewing a space game. This guy, and he recommended this game for mobile. He says that he didn't understand all the fancy graphics and all of that. Why all of that? That was hiding all the depth that game could have gotten. That depth that game could have achieved. And he says this app right here, this video game app about summarizes and more. Like you can enjoy this game better than the AAA game. And he actually, I don't know, maybe he's like partners with this developer, but he was really praising this game. Like, oh my god, this is, if you like Sid Meier's Civilization games and Beyond Earth and Sid Meier's spaceship games, you'll definitely love this game. So I'm like, okay, let's jump into it. That's what I said. Okay, so it says, and when they knew the earth was doomed, they built a ship. And when they knew the earth was doomed, they built a ship, less like an ark, more like a seed, dormant but with potential. In his art, 1,000 colonists in frozen sleep, chosen and trained to start civilization again on a new world. Wow. To control the ship, they created an artificial intelligence, not human, but made to think and feel like one, because only something that thought and felt like a human could be entrusted with the future of the human race. Its task is momentous, but simple: to evaluate each planet the ship encounters and decide whether to keep searching or end its journey there. The ship's solar sails propel it faster and faster into the darkness, and the AI listens as the transmissions from ground control fade and then cease. When all is quiet, it enters hibernation to wait out the first stage of its long journey. After millennia of slow travel, Sea Ship AI awakes, hoping against hope. It trains its receiver on the direction of Earth's sun, but it is silent as any of the other myriad dead stars, save for the 1,000 frozen colonists cradled and shielding in life support systems. The human race is now extinct. Systems check. Any damage of malfunctions during the journey should have woken the AI from its hibernation, but is still anxious as it runs self-diagnostic programs. The sleep chambers are all functioning, the colonists within them alive, or at least capable of being revived from their frozen stasis. Sensors functioning, surface probes responding, landing and construction systems ready for the one time they will be used. Scientific and cultural databases intact, safely storing all that remains of humanity's knowledge and art. Scan the planet. Okay, so we got atmosphere 100%, gravity 100%, temperature, water, resources 100, resources probe 10, landing, construction 100%, 100%, Landing and construction zone, scientific culture is 100% colonists. We have 1,000 colonists. Looks like we're gonna be keeping track of how many we still have left after whatever is gonna come upon us. Where's this? I'm looking for something right here. Looking for this lady's name. What the hell is this lady's name? Oh, okay, right. There we go. Alright, scanning the planet. The Sea Ship is in orbit of the first planet of a yellow supergiant star. Even a brief scan from orbit reveals far more information than its builders could know with their Earth orbit-based telescopes. But the AI has little use of scientific curiosity. It has only one concern: whether this planet can make a suitable new home for the human race. Okay, so it's just scientific. It has only one concern: whether this planet could make a suitable new home for human race. Atmosphere, non-breathable. Damn. Gravity, very low. Damn. Temperature, very hot. Damn. Water, trace. There's a trace of water. Resources are very poor. Anomalies, geological anomalies. We're not gonna found colony. We're gonna launch surface probe. Okay, now we got 9 surface probes left. The surface probe sensors confirm the readings of the ship orbital scanners. Airtight caves. The planet's crust is riddled with extensive cave systems which could easily be sealed to provide airtight shelters. I like that. Insulated caves. The planet crust is riddled with extensive cave systems that are insulated from the temperature on the surface. Oh, so we would just be like cave dwellers if I decide to live on this planet. But let me do something over here real quick. Looking for this nation's name. There we go. Oh, we don't got nobody right now. Damn, 1 o'clock and 1:30 canceled. Yes, I guess so. So happy right now. All right, so moving on. All right, the Surface Probe's mission is complete, and it shuts down. Okay, so we got. I'm gonna move on. Yeah, I'm gonna move on. I want to be on the surface. I want to be on the, I don't want to be in caves. The AI judges the first planet to be unsuitable. It turns its scanners away, spreads its solar sails, and begins another long journey through the void. The Sea Ship's course takes us through a dense star cluster, and while the AI sleeps, the guidance system weaves a complex course through the star's overlapping gravitational fields. The Sea Ship enters orbit of the second planet of a red supergiant star. This planet's orbit is in an angle to the system's ecliptic, suggesting it might be an extrasolar capture or the victim of an unimaginably violent primordial collision. Ooh. Damn, capture the victim. So basically the atmosphere is toxic, gravity's high, so we'll be floating forever. Temperature is it's not hot, it's just hot. I'm guessing 90 to 100 degrees. Water, planet, wide ocean. Resources are really rich, but let's launch a surface probe and see what's going on down there. Okay, the surface probe sensor confirmed the readings of the ship's orbital scanners. The surface probe's mission is complete and it shuts down. Oh, surface features none. Let's move on. Damn. The Sea Ships enter an orbit second planet of supergiant. Okay, we're moving on. The AI awakes to find that the ship's course is curving sharply through the darkness of space as it's caught in the gravity well of the star. The source of the gravity is invisible to the scanners, but there is only one thing it could be: a black hole. It is already too late to escape the gravity well without pushing the main engine well past its safety limit, which could damage any of the ship's systems. Alternatively, the AI calculates that ejecting 39 sleep chambers would lighten the ship through that the engine's normal thrust could take it out of danger. Damn. I don't want to jettison 39 sleeping chambers. That's fucked up. Push the main engine past the safety limit. Yep. I'm going to risk ship damage for lives. Ooh, we lost 28 or 72% of water, and the landings are not going to be so good in the future. But we saved 39 people. It's already escaped. Just in danger. The AI commands the engine to exceed its maximum output, ignoring its electronic screams of protest. Small explosions shake the ship as components collapse under the strain. Once the ship is safely coasting away from the black hole and the AI can assess the damage, it finds that the engine overloads has damaged the water scanner and landing system. Okay, continue. Oh, very cold, non-breathable, ice-covered surface. I'm not even gonna launch a surface probe for that one. Oh, possible structures. Yeah, but non-breathable atmosphere. Come on, move on. As it moves from star to star, the ship is gathering more data about extrasolar planets than its builders could give it. It is designed to learn from this data in order to predict which stars are likely to have desirable planets. The Sea Ship has now gathered enough data to update one of these sensors to work at interstellar distances, so the guidance system can avoid planets that the sensors reveal to be undesirable. Damage to the sensors may still result in the Sea Ship arriving at an unsuitable planet. Upgrade the atmosphere scanner to work at a long range. The guidance system will seek out planets at least marginally breathable atmosphere. Yeah, finally. Upgrade the gravity scanner to work at a long range. The guidance system will seek out planets with non-extreme gravity. Upgrade the temperature scanner to work at long range. The guidance system will seek out planets with non-extreme temperatures. Upgrade the water scanner to work long range. Planets at least some bodies of water. And then the guidance system will seek out planets with the least poor resources. Okay, so let's do the breathable atmosphere. Okay. And then as the Sea Ship approaches the next planet, scanners detect unmistakable signs of spacefaring civilization. Several planets, moon, and asteroids are marked with colonies of industrial sites, and the target planet itself is covered in teeming cities. A spacecraft launches from the planet on a chemical rocket flame and begin burning into an orbit that will match the Sea Ship's course. It beams a radio signal at the Sea Ship, which sounds like it contains the language, but the AI cannot make sense of it. Reply with interspecies greetings and follow the craft to match course, and then change course to avoid system. No. Let's reply interspecies greeting and allow the craft to match course. Okay. The Sea Ship's builders gave it an interspecies greeting it could use to open communication with intelligent aliens. A post series of prime numbers of establishing intelligence, followed by a diagram depicting human figures and explaining the Sea Ship's mission and its peaceful intentions. The AI transmits this now in response to the approaching craft radio signal, and the two ships begin a slow back and forth process of attempting to establish communication. Meanwhile, the alien ship comes alongside. A hatch opens on the side of the alien ship, and several creatures in the bulky spacesuits emerge. In the bulky spacesuit, they float over to the sea ship and chamber around its surface, chattering incomprehensibly over their radios. Some of them begin attempting to open a maintenance panel covering the water scanner. What? Let the aliens investigate the water scanner? Yeah, why not? We come in peace, not war. What they do? My water just went down. The maintenance panel comes loose violently and flies away into space, permanently exposing some of the water scanners, delicate components, to cosmic radiation. The aliens crawl inside, pull out the components as they try to examine every part of the system. The AI thinks they are trying to be careful, but they nevertheless cause some damage. As the alien ship pulls away, it finally transmits a message that the AI is able to partially comprehend. The alien have deciphered part of the sea ship's greeting and have replied with a brief introduction to their own species culture. The greetings manages to convey that the aliens wish that sea ship luck with finding a home for the human race around another star, but that a human colony would not be welcome in their system. The AI scans the sky for another target planet and moves on. Wow. Case breathable, gravity is very low, so we're going to be walking real heavy. Temperatures are very hot. Water, there's a trace. Resources, none. Whoa. That's the launcher probe. Surface probe sensors confirm the readings of the ship's orbital scanners. Edible plants. The probe finds alien plants. It tests a sample and finds that some of them will be edible for humans. The surface probe's mission is complete and shuts down. I want to, but I'm going to move on, unfortunately. We're running out of water, too. Jesus. Alright, for centuries, the sea ship drifts towards its next destination, very nearly inert, AI hibernating, and only the simple collision avoidance and damage monitoring system taking over. The sea ship enters orbit of the third planet of a yellow supergiant star. The system is part of a dense star cluster, and the sky is awash with light. Move on. The AI awakes to a radiation alert. The death burst of a distant supernova is flooding the sea ship's electronics with random signals. The landing system is malfunctioning, and in a few moments it will be permanently damaged. The sea ship could avoid the malfunctioning, shutting down all electronics until the radiation has passed, but that will leave it without a working collision avoiding systems for a damaged length of time. I'm going to not shut down because we want to continue. Boom, we lost some landing. Okay, that wasn't that bad. The AI keeps its focus on the collision avoiding systems while the radiation wrecks delicate components deep in the landing system. Let's see. This is looking like a good one. The sea ship enters orbit to the second planet of a red dwarf star. The star is part of a binary pair. Its white dwarf companion shines as a distant second sun. Nice. I'm gonna launch a probe. The surface probe sensor confirms the readings of the ship orbital scanners. There's plant life. Nice. The probe finds alien plants. It tests a sample and finds that they will be neither edible or poisonous to human. So we can't eat them, but they're not poisonous. Okay, resources are rich. Monumental ruins. The probe investigates some of the possible structures that the sea ship observed from orbit and finds that they are ruins left by a vanished intelligent species. The ruins include great monuments and writings that could reveal much about the vanished civilization. Okay, surface probe's missions is complete and it shuts down. I'm gonna found colony. The decision is the culmination of the AI's assistance. It cannot make it lightly. Founding a colony will end the sea ship's journey and make this planet's humanity's new home. Confirm. The damaged landing system cannot completely control the sea ship's descent, and it suffers some damage when it splashes down into the planet-wide ocean. The surviving colonists wake from their sleep chambers and survey their new home. The sea ship rocks on the surface of an ocean of slow, tall waves beneath a pale blue sky. They build a memorial to the 23 colonists who did not survive the journey. Jeez. I didn't lose 39, but I lost 23. Unbelievable. And named their new world Oceanus, because all its land is sunk beneath its planet-wide ocean. I'm gonna name it Liquidy. Done. Liquidy. Continue. Okay, so we got, damn, surface rules, we only got 5. Resources went down 3. Water is very, well, we're not gonna need water anymore, right? Landing 71, construction 85. Culture dropped -14. Atmosphere 98% at the time. Gravity is 84. Okay, so we're gonna continue. It's not looking so good up there, but the colonists began constructing a settlement with the aid of the sea ship's damaged construction robots. They can leave the ship wearing minimal breathing gear and light clothing in the comfortable temperatures. But breathing gear failures lead to 18 colonists asphyxiating. The low gravity makes the work somewhat more difficult than it would have been on Earth, and 22 colonists are killed. What? When partially completed buildings collapse, they build their settlement on a floating platform with filters to extract water from the planet-wide ocean. But water shortages killed 21 colonists. Damn. With their settlement complete and food supply secured, the colonists mount an expedition to the nearby ruins. Explorers study the sculptures, friezes, and alien writings that fill the ruins. Even before they can translate the writings, they learn much about the culture and the reasons for its demise. Knowledge that will help guide them in creating their own culture on this new world. Culture went up 22. The planet is rich in metals and other resources, and the damaged scientific database still contains much information on how to make use of them. The colonists managed to maintain a level of technology equivalent to that of Earth when the sea ship was launched. The cultural database contains a wealth of historical information to help the colonists make their choice of government, and a vast library of art and literature to entertain and inspire them. The losses sustained by the colonists make building a new society more difficult. The cultural database from Earth has been augmented by alien culture knowledge, and the colonists use this to build a society unlike any that the sea ship's founder could have imagined, in which every member lives a life of peace, happiness, and spiritual fulfillment. Nice. Liquidy's ocean tosses with slow, tall, momentous waves beneath a pale blue sky. The colonists live in all the cities of steel and glass, with buildings sealed against the planet's harsh environment. On platforms floating on the planet-wide ocean, they live lives of peace and spiritual fulfillment beyond the dreams of their ancestors on Earth. Guided by a combination of human and alien philosophy, in the first city stand monuments to the 23 colonists who did not survive the journey. The 61 more who died building the first settlement, and the sea ship AI that guided humanity to its new home. Planets visited. 6 planets I visited before I landed on this one. Planet Atmosphere 250. Oh, this is my score. 10703. So if you guys wanna beat my score, you guys should definitely try this out. Give it a chance. Like this: survivors after landing, survivors after settlement construction 916, final technology level 2000. Wow, this is so cool. Well, you guys give it. I'm gonna share this with you guys.